Okay, you rolling? Hello, Dan Munch here again from the Clubhouse Group and
Dan Rourke, and we're here to talk to you about something really important.
And that is how to get a steal of the deal in real estate. Okay, so what really constitutes a good deal? People want to know that they're getting a good bang for their buck. And what is a good bang for their buck when buying real estate?
Well, it really depends on the individual, Dan, because what is a good deal for you isn't a good deal for me.
And as a real estate team and a professional, we have lots of data where we can unpackage and work out what constitutes a good deal for the necessary client we're dealing with.
Yeah, if we take that and simplify it, we can just help people make a good deal and help them find what they want. But guess what? It's not always about getting the big discount off of market price.
There's such a thing as future present value, and if we and the client can see future market value, it really does help making that right decision when buying real estate and doing a good deal.
Dan, you're a realtor. When we hear clients coming saying, hey, I got to get the best deal ever on this investment property, what are they talking about?
Okay, so we've seen great growth in areas like Kenilworth. So when Otwell was doing very well with flips, Kenilworth wasn't doing as well, but the future value for properties 2 years ago in Kenilworth is 20-30%. So if you'd bought in Kenilworth 2 or 3 years ago for a rental property, you've been experiencing 20 to 30% growth in the last 2 years.
Correct.
So that is a steal of the deal, but it might not have been a steal of the deal because people look for, well, I'm buying at market value.
So no one has a crystal ball.
No.
But the belief is there that you've got to buy a property for less than what someone is willing to sell it for.
Or for under what the market really values the property at.
Right, so you have a buyer and a seller on this. Truly, will a seller let it go for 20%, 30% below market value?
Generally not if they're dealing with a realtor, because realtors, we're there to guide our sellers to get a fair market value an agreeable price between the buyer and the seller when it's on the MLS.
Right, so you said know your neighborhood, but also timing in the real estate is important.
Yep.
So you would describe that if you bought 3 years ago in Kenilworth, you're happy. And if you got a discount, hey, even better. And isn't that the piece of it to get a steal of a deal? Is if you can get a discount on something, it's even better?
Yeah.
Cool.
Another way of getting a steal of the deal is just getting a deal that fits your budget and your price point.
Right.
Okay.
Knowing your financial wherewithal and sticking within it is a solid business idea.
And what about when you get the pro formas and you hit the nail on the head and you have got the ability to pay your mortgage because you've got a solid investment? Would that constitute getting a steal of a deal, Dan?
I think it would constitute getting a great deal. So the idea of a steal of a deal is that you're taking. In this case, we want to make opportunities. You want to add value. What is sweat equity in a property?
So sweat equity can be short-term, medium-term, or long-term. You could buy an apartment building that's tired, that's in an area which is high crime. Say Chinatown. We've seen some multi-families in Chinatown.
We've seen some funny stuff in Chinatown.
Oh yeah, we've seen some funny stuff in Chinatown. And we have seen multi-families that are tired, they're rooming houses. You can upgrade them, change the floor layout, make the studios into 2 bedrooms, lower the amount of units, but upgrade those units to higher end properties. And in the end, you might be renting out to people that are looking to go and see the good old Oilers, have a good old game of hockey.
Right.
And the downtown area is only gonna spill off to neighboring communities like Central McDougall, Macaulay. And I picked Chinatown as one of the key areas that you should be investing in.
Wouldn't that just be a ripple effect from the development that's going on downtown that you'd get
Totally.
into all the neighborhoods that you suggested?
Yeah, I think Ice District is a perfect way of describing the spill off from downtown. And the only 5-star hotel in Edmonton is in the ice district, and it's fantastic. And
You
love
stayed
to.
there in COVID?
I was told I wasn't allowed to stay there because the hockey
Oh,
team. Yeah.
NHL got in your way.
Yeah, mother persons. Thank you for watching our video. If you have any questions, leave a comment. And if you like our video, like and subscribe here.
Yeah, real estate is challenging, and we want to help guide you through these challenges. At Clubhouse Group, we put in the work so you don't have to.
And bye for now.